everybody, so today I thought I'd do a current favourites video because it's a favourites video. It's something I used to do every single month, and then I was ill and I got out of the habit, and I kind of just want to get back into the habit because I really miss doing like a current favourites video because I really enjoy them. So I am going to try and be as quick as possible, but I don't have a massive amount of products, which is really good. So grab yourself a cuppa and let's get on with it. Okay, I had to get organised. Me? Organised? Yeah, right. Okay, so I've got such a mishmash of products here, so I just kind of have to grab things as they're in front of me. But I'm going to tackle lips first because they're kind of together at the end here, and I've actually done some swatches ahead of schedule. Look how prepared I am. So I'm going to talk about the non-MAC lip products first. I'm really loving the Too Faced Melted Velvet at present. I love these melted lipsticks. That's what that one is there. Melted Velvet is a really beautiful red, and if you're in doubt, it is different to the other reds because they've got quite a few reds in their collection now. But it's amazing. And I love these melted velvets. I love how they feel on the lips. They feel really smooth, very moisturising, very, very comfortable to wear, and they've got a nice little bit of a gloss about them, and they just last so long on your lips. They're really perfect for the days when I've got meetings because I know that I don't have to worry about touching them up and things, and just fantastic. So that one is Melted Velvet, and I definitely want to get some more of these. I have a couple, but there's a couple of the more pinker shades that I think I want to get into now. But I absolutely love that one. Another one that I really love is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Fiery. That's that one there. Again, I think you're seeing a theme. I really like these sort of slightly darker, more blue-based reds. I really was looking for the perfect bright red, but I think for me, those are the kind of colours that I really feel really suit me, I guess. I really like those kind of slightly darker reds. And this one, these are just great as well because these last all day on your lips, and really this is the kind of thing that's really useful, especially if you're going out to work and you don't want to have to worry about touching your lipstick up. Are you going to be busy, going to meetings and things? It's something that you don't want to have to be too concerned about. And I just find that those are amazing for that reason. They just stay on your lips and I think they just look really great. So I really love those two. And then the other one, I almost hesitate to mention it because I know there's a lot of stuff going on with Lime Crime at the moment, but this is Lime Crime's Cashmere. And I have to mention it because this is such a stunning colour. That's that one there. It's a very cool toned pinky beige colour, and it's the last colour I'd expect to really like on my lips, but I love how it looks. Apparently Coloured Rain is another brand that does kind of liquid lipsticks, and they do two colours. If you mix them together you get a very close sort of dupe for this. But I really, really love it, and sadly some of the stockists of the people in the UK that sell this no longer stock it, which is a bit of a shame because I do love their velvets and I'm kind of put off from actually purchasing from their website direct. I used, I think it was Cocktail Cosmetics, which I think have totally obliterated the range, and Love Makeup have them on sale at the moment. So it's quite sad really that that's happened because I do absolutely love the Velveteens, but maybe I can check them out and get them on Amazon because Amazon may still sell them. I haven't really checked there, but Cashmere is stunning. I love this colour. So I had to mention it. Whether it's popular or not, I love it. And then we're going to move on to some matte colours. Right, so these are colours that I've kind of been wearing at least more than once. Now, because I've got quite a collection of MAC lipsticks, I do try to wear a different colour every single day. And I enjoy that because I tend to do different makeup every single day. And I've got a chatty get ready with me for this look if anybody's interested. But yes, so I picked up the lipsticks that I've kind of been wearing quite a bit. So I picked Kelly Yum Yum, because I've worn this quite a few times, more so since I got the actual Candy Yum Yum lip liner in the penciled in collection. But I love Kelly Yum Yum, and I was like, oh my goodness, I wish I had a backup, and I do have a backup. I'm so thrilled. I went through my backup drawer and found it. So yes, that's Kelly Yum Yum. It's a beautiful bright pink. It's not the same as Candy Yum Yum. Check out my bright pink MAC lipstick video collection. I'll link it in the information bar below for you, and I kind of do them side by side so you can see the difference, because I think you can pick this up on eBay if you wanted to. And then the Candy Yum Yum liner, which I love using with it because I'm trying to be better about liners, is there. I'm trying to be much better about using liners because I tend to forget quite a bit and I've got an itchy nose. The next lipstick I'm going to mention is something that I didn't honestly think would make it into a favourites. In fact, I didn't even think I was going to keep this lipstick. It's from the Julia Petite collection. Wrong one. This is the one. And they sent, well, they did a glitch on my order, and I placed an order and I ordered 4 things, and I ended up where they actually doubled them up and they sent me 2 of everything. Of course they charged me 2 for everything. It would have been great if they'd not, but they did. And I wish I'd kept Bokeh. I wish I'd kept it as a backup because I am truly loving it, but I think at some point they may re-promote this because it was so popular. But that's what that looks like. It's actually, I've actually got it on today with a Night Moth liner. Night Moth? Night Moth liner. But it's lovely. It's a really nice natural pink. And people are comparing it to 4, but I wouldn't compare it to 4 because I've got 4 and I'm not really a fan of it. Yeah, I don't tend to reach for it because it's okay. I'll wear it for work if I'm in a bit of a hurry and I kind of go, oh, I'll just put that on because of whatever I'm wearing, but 4 is more brown and I'm not really in a brown toned lipstick. I kind of regret buying it in a way, but Bokeh is definitely more pink. It's really, really beautiful. I love Bokeh. And then from the same collection, Acai, or Acai, however you pronounce it. I believe it's meant to be acai, but I think that's how Julie Petit pronounces it, and she's Brazilian, so that may be how they pronounce the word. Over here we get we talk about acai berries, and it's spelled the same way, so I'm waffling. I really love this one. I've worn this a couple of times, and oh. People are comparing it to, I think it's Fashion Revival, which was a one that sold out. I don't know whether it was it in the matte lipstick collection, but it is different. And it's just so beautiful. It's a gorgeous purple, kind of a muted sort of colour. So I love that one, and I've worn that one quite a few times. This one is a one that I thought it was going to be a different colour before it came. It's from the Bow Bow 1 collection. This one's Burmese Kiss. I thought it was going to be more of a fuchsia colour, and then I got it and I opened it and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do with that? It's kind of an orangey coral sort of pink. And then I put it on and I cannot believe how much I love this lipstick on. And I've actually worn it quite a few times and absolutely love this shade on me. So I'm really, really surprised actually. That's one I definitely wish I had a backup of because I think it's a very unique colour and I don't have anything else like it in my collection. So the next couple that I'm going to mention, I have to mention Viva Glam Miley just because I love this on and I've worn this quite a few times. I think that you look at what it looks like in the bullet and then that's actually the colour that it is when it's on. So I think you can see the kind of colour difference there. This is so stunning. I love wearing this colour. Can I just say, wow, look at that. So buy it because money goes towards the AIDS charity, but buy it because it's an amazing colour. Don't think that it's Miley. Just call it Viva Glam. Smiley. Because the colour will make you smile. Because it's so beautiful. And, you know, even if you don't like Miley, who cares? Just, the colour is beautiful. And, you know, like I said, cutting your nose off to spite your face if you don't get that one and put it in your collection because it's stunning. I absolutely love it. And I don't mind Miley. And that might not be a popular opinion, but there it is. Another one that I actually just got recently, but oh my goodness. It's an amplified cream, and I don't think I have any amplified creams, and it's Maria Moretti, which is from the Mia Moretti collection. This is the most perfect red ever. I cannot express. I got a backup. I just love this red. This is the perfect red. I even love the swatch. It's so beautiful. If you want to see what that looks like on me, I'll link the Mia Moretti haul below. I just absolutely love that lipstick, and I tried on all of the colours from the palette as well, which was this crazy coloured palette. If you want to see those on my lips, quite entertaining. And then the last one is, I think it's called Lavender Jade. Yeah, Lavender Jade. I love this colour. Now, I really like Dodgy Girl, and I like how it looks on me, and it's kind of like the same sort of idea. It's kind of a neon lavender colour. And it's so incredibly beautiful. I really love it. And that's that one there. So beautiful. So spring. Like spring in a lipstick. Actually, both of those Bow Bow 1 colours are amazing. So that's it for the lipsticks. The next thing's an eye primer. This is from Avon. And I think it only comes in one colour because I've never seen it in any other colour. But as you can see, huge dent in there. Absolutely love this stuff. I use it because Emma Pickles, I don't know what's the matter with my brain today, it's pickled. Emma Pickles swears by the Avon eye primer. So I got it to try and I absolutely love this stuff. It's so amazing. It's definitely worth checking out and it's not too expensive either. So really, really great product. Another product that I want to mention, I'm going to do a little video, like one of my little quick tip videos on this one, so I'll not go too deep into this product because hopefully you'll check out that video and see why I love it so much. But it's the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Anti-Shine, and it's just this kind of balm here. But like I said, I'm going to do a little video on that because it's wonderful and I really am loving using it, and not just to prime with, so a little hint there. So really liking that. I wanted to mention some brushes that I've really been loving because I don't often mention brushes. I have to say, they're all on the floor. So Zoeva eye brushes are amazing. They're all I tend to use these days. I still love my Sigma, but I'm just mad on Zoeva at the moment. I also want to mention the Neve Flat Top Buffer Brush. I don't know if that's its official name. Let me get my glasses on and I will tell you. Neve Cosmetics Purple Flat. Love this. Love it to put powder all over the face and set my makeup. Love that. And I love the blue contour brush. I've just dropped my other brush. More fingers and thumbs. My blue contour brush, because this is just fantastic. It's great with creams, it's great with powders, it's just an amazing brush. Definitely check that one out if you're enjoying contouring. And then the other contour brush is the 301. Expensive brush, I think it's about £23. My husband's just in the other room. But this is just fantastic. It's so dense, it's so soft, you just get the most perfect contour ever. So I highly recommend it. It's weighted so that it sits nicely in your hand and it sits at the right angle to get up under that cheekbone. I love you. And then Zoeva brushes. These are 5 that I just really love. Now, I do need my glasses though. So I really love the 105 powder brush, which I use to put bronzer on. The 126 Luxe Cheek Finish, which I use for blush. The 114 Luxe Face Focus, which I set under my eyes with. The 102 Silk Finish, which I put my Soleil Tan de Chanel on with. And my 105 Luxe Highlight, which I highlight with. Yay! Love those brushes. I'm obsessed. I use them every single day, hence they're so dirty. I really apologise for that because I'm going to wash them. And I'm going to do that after this video, I promise. Okay, next I'm going to talk about brows. Now, I don't have it on today actually, but I have been wearing it constantly. And I've got back into my MAC's Fluid Line Brow Gel. This one's in Dirty Blonde, which is more of a natural shade than I've actually got on today because my brows are quite dark today. But I really like this. I love the application of it and the staying power, and it's just great. So I had to quickly mention that, and then I wanted to mention also, and I've just lost it, the More Brows by Model Co, which is from a Glossybox. This is a lovely little brow setting gel. It's got a nice small brush on there. And it's a lovely cool toned sort of colour, which is great because I prefer cool toned brows. I don't like them to be warm, it just sits better with my skin tone. But fantastic for setting the brows. And if you've got any kind of gaps in there, it just fills them in really nice. So absolutely love that, and I would purchase that full size, which is really great when you get something in a beauty box and then you are so in love with it you want to purchase it full size, which is kind of the whole purpose of beauty boxes. It's to bring you products that ultimately you will love so much that you'll want to go on and buy. So moving on to foundation and concealer, I've only got 2 products to show you here. I had to show you the Dream Satin Liquid Foundation by Maybelline. This is my go-to foundation. I am addicted to it. I think this is my 3rd bottle and I absolutely love it. It's like my skin but better, and it's a perfect match. It goes on beautifully, gives you a beautiful flawless canvas to work with, and it feels really lightweight on the skin and lasts. So I absolutely love that foundation. And then the concealer is a new one, but I love it. Why did I not have this sooner? It's Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and this one is in Fair Neutral, and it's really perfect for my skin because I'm very pale. And apparently I think Fair Neutral is supposed to be the palest shade of them all. It's really great for underneath the eyes, so that one is fantastic. But I will also mention that I have been using this I actually put this on before foundation, and I can barely see what it is actually because it's kind of got all gloopy on the back. This is Full Coverage Foundation by MAC in W10, which is very pale. As you can see, it's actually a little paler than I am, but I tend to just kind of buff that in and then you know, put other stuff on top, and then it kind of brings it up to my colour. But at the moment I'm just using it very heavily underneath the eye area before I apply any foundation, putting the foundation on top, blending it in nicely, and it just brightens up this area here, and then I find I really don't need too much concealer. But this concealer is fantastic. It's not gloopy, it's not thick, it's easy to work with, and a tiny bit just seems to go on forever and provide amazing coverage. So would highly recommend that concealer. One powder I'm going to talk about is the NARS. This is the Translucent Setting Powder in Crystal, but I do find that I love how velvety soft and just how nicely it sets underneath my eyes, and how it does give like a light reflective quality, and it just makes underneath your eyes a lot brighter and just makes you look a lot more awake. If you've, you know, not been sleeping very well, it just instantly brightens up this area. It's just fantastic powder, and it is quite pricey. I think it's about £26, but if you're only using it for underneath your eyes, like this little jar should last you for just forever, because you don't need very much for that. The next product I'm going to mention is a mascara, because I bought this full size because I am in love with this mascara. And I didn't think I would be, because I tried. Now I like Bad Girl Lash from Benefit, but they're real. I hated they're real. I used my points to buy, and I was like, I can't believe I wasted my points on that mascara. But I got a sample of this with a magazine, and that's what the one looks like. I'm still using it because there's still a little bit left. And this mascara, it's not that I never curl my lashes anyway, so it's not like, oh, I need to replace curling my lashes. I just love how long it makes them look and how defined all my lashes are. Doesn't make them any thicker, doesn't really do anything dramatic, just makes my lashes just look better. Because I do have really long lashes, but they're really quite thin hairs on my lashes, which is crazy because the hair on my head's like really thick, but my lashes are not. And this just helps, just really kind of like makes them really spidery legged. I just absolutely love it. It just makes them just like really pop. So I did get that full size because I think it's a fabulous mascara. Panty liners. What a strange thing to talk about in a beauty video. I love these. I did a little video talking about how you can cut them in half, detackify them on your hands, and stick them under your eyes, and it stops all this fallout underneath your eyes if you're using like dark shadows or bright shadows. And these things are amazing. They really do catch all of that fallout, and then it stops it going down the rest of your face, because I prefer to do my whole face first and my eyes and my lips are last. A lot of people do eyes first, but I never feel right, because I feel like the rest of my face needs to be complete before I can do the eyes. I don't know why that is, but it just feels wrong to do it the other way, because I keep on like, I'd be doing my eyes and thinking, oh, wish I had that redness covered. I would just be distracted all the time. So I do my eyes last, and these things are fabulous because shadow shields can be quite expensive and these are very cheap. I also want to mention these two products. This is the contour stick from the Smashbox Contour Trio. It's absolutely perfect for contouring, and it gives great control because it's in this kind of stick format. And it's great for doing them down the sides of your nose and underneath the cheekbone, because you can just draw a very fine line and then buff it out. It's a really great colour because it's really quite cool toned. And then I also want to mention the chromographic pencil from MAC in NC15 NW20, and it's really great. You'll hardly see it. It's almost concealer-like. It's concealer-like. It's skin toned. It's great for the eyes, for the water lines, just to kind of open the eyes up, but it's also great to tidy up underneath the brows and give a nice sort of really defined line, and also for tidying up around the lips when you do your lipstick. And the last product is this little beauty. Cheekbones. This is the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt in Silhouette, which is again perfect for contour. A little of this goes such a long way. You draw a little line. I can't get away with the technique of kind of rubbing it here, rubbing the hands together and then kind of doing that. I don't get enough control. I just prefer to draw underneath the cheekbone, and yeah, then you just blend it, and that's what I've got on today. It gives really nice, quite sort of natural look and contour. Excuse, I've just put some heavy blush on top for another video. But yeah, I really love it. So I highly recommend this. This is an amazing product, and they used a little quote from my review in their promotional emails. Very excited because I love Illamasqua. But yeah, highly recommend this, and I'm going to do a little demo video with this coming up soon if you want to see how I use it. The next thing I want to mention is an eyeshadow, and it's Quarry by MAC. I love Quarry. Now I actually have this in my palette, so I'm already a fan of Quarry, but that's it there. It's so beautiful in the crease. If you're fair skinned, it's got like almost a purpliness, like a purple brown to it, but it's really, really lovely in the crease. So I'm kind of going between that kind of colour and then something's just so opposite, it's unbelievable. But I really, really love Quarry in the crease, and as I said, I've been using it a long time before I actually got the Cinderella palette, but it's great that it's in here because kind of like got a whole eye look in one palette, but Quarry is amazing. The other eye colour I've been loving is from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. And I told you it's the complete opposite because it is peanut butter. It's a very, very warm colour. That is that one there underneath it, so you can see they're complete opposites. But every now and then, well actually quite a lot really, I've just been absolutely loving that really warm crease with that lovely almost orangey brown colour high up in the crease and then a dark lid, and I've been wearing it quite a lot lately, so this is just a beautiful palette. I'm really glad that I got it because it just seems to take forever for some things to hit the UK, and I've been using this palette loads, and I thought I'd quickly mention the other one, the original, because I use this all the time as well. I mean, you can see that there's some serious stints in some of these shades. This is just smells amazing. It's just one of those palettes that's just fantastic. I just reach for it so much because it's got some fantastic shades in there, so I wanted to mention those just because I use them all the time. Even if I'm just reaching for one colour in that palette, I'll think, oh, I really want to use that colour, and I'll just grab that palette down. The next thing that I'm going to quickly mention is a blotting powder. It's by IDB. I actually got it in a Korean beauty box and I absolutely love this. It looks really scary, and you can't really see it. See if I put it on. It's an amazing blot powder, and I tend to carry this out and about with me because actually the other thing about it is it's such a lovely little compact size. It's a lot smaller than most face powders. It's great to throw in your handbag, and it's great to just kind of blot up some of that oil because I have oily combination skin, and it's awful when you get that oiliness like around your nose area and it's just like uncomfortable and you don't want to like mess with it like to upset the rest of your makeup, and this stuff just really blots up all that oil and kind of takes you back to how your makeup looked first thing in the morning. I just love this stuff. So I'll have to find out where you can actually purchase this from the UK because it's amazing. And don't let the colour put you off. The next thing I'm going to mention is the Smashbox Primer Water. This is fantastic. I don't know if it's the same ingredients as the Mineralised Charge Water by MAC, but it smells the same, and the smell is just amazing. I love how fresh this smells and I love how it feels on my skin. I think it makes a difference. I do. I tend to use this, and I use this before my makeup, and I think it does actually make the application kind of a lot smoother and just last a lot longer in your skin. So really, really love that, and I use that every single day, and I only use 2 sprays of it, so that should last me a long time too. So that's it for today, guys. I've tried to hurry through as best as possible because I do tend to waffle on. My videos can be quite long, but I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I haven't done favourites that much lately, so hopefully you've enjoyed seeing what I'm loving at the moment, and I will try and keep on top of these favourites videos and do them more often. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always, and I've been Spacey's #1 girl, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!